So we're at Trafalgar Square here. It's a big sort of public gathering, obviously, to watch the England match. But we're just sort of wondering, why is it that this is allowed, but anti-lockdown protests seemingly aren't allowed?
Yeah, because we were here only a short time ago protesting for freedom, and we basically got manhandled out here. And now it seems like you've cordoned it all off, you're making it safe, people can go in. I'm just wondering, what is the difference between hundreds or thousands of people gathering here for football, although I understand it's making lots of money for the country. What's the difference between this and about a week ago when we were protesting for freedom? And we were getting booted out. And you were all wearing masks, by the way, at that point as well. I don't see any police wearing masks here. I just want to know the differences between this and what we're doing. Because we're going to be here on Saturday, and we're going to be protesting for freedom against the government lockdowns. And I should imagine you're all going to get the sign here, your masks, and you're all going to get told to move it on. So I just want to know what the difference is between this, everything being protected off, and everyone being looked after. Is it because they're paying to get in, or what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
It's spaced out there.
It's spaced out, or is it socially distanced? Is that what it is? Is it?
For a while.
It doesn't sound like. I just looked in there and it seems like there's crowds of people watching football.
I haven't been in there, so I don't know too. But
I just want to know, when your bosses ask you to come back in a week's time with your masks on and ask you to rough us up and get us out here, are you going to do it? Or are you just going to come here and protect football? People watching football.
I can't understand.
I know, but can you, because as an individual and as a human being, can you not answer how this makes sense to us? You don't know how it makes sense, do you? Because it doesn't, does it? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Look, no one, everyone's pretty much maskless. There's thousands of people in there watching football. We're going to come here on Saturday and we're going to get brutalised out of here. How does that make sense? It doesn't, does it? It doesn't.
Is there a massive wall around?
So basically, we're in Trafalgar Square, and as you can see, they've completely iron fenced the whole of Trafalgar Square off so that you can't see how many people are in there, unsocially distanced, without masks, having a great time watching the football. Okay, and it's so unfair because we were here, and we'll be here again on Saturday. But it will be a very different story. There'll be no iron fences protecting us. There'll be no unmasked police protecting us like they are here. Okay, they will be enforced, brutalising us out of here. Why is this here? Well, they can just shut off Trafalgar Square to let certain people in to have a party so no one can see, so that we see how unfair it is. Let's see what happens on Saturday. Let's see when we're here. Let's see if these police are wearing masks and if they're enforced, or if they're going to be standing around protecting everyone like they are right now. I doubt it. I doubt it.
We'll see.
Lots of questions if you don't mind. So there's like a football game going on in here, right? There's probably hundreds of people, right?
Probably.
I don't know who's there, but yeah.
It's England and Czech, yeah.
Standing over here protecting them, and it's all walled off. We were here a short while ago doing an anti-lockdown freedom protest, which we have been all year, and we've been literally beaten and brutalised out here. And the same thing will happen on Saturday. You can see on Saturday we're going to be here to our anti-government protest, and they will be brutalising us out here like they do every week. Yeah, now
what do you mean here? Here is in
Trafalgar Square. But now that there's something making some money, they fenced it all off so no one can see. The police are outside maskless, protecting them. You watch on Saturday, we'll be here. There will be police enforced, masked up, riot police, horses, getting us out.
This has got a risk assessment and licence.
Yeah, we did a risk assessment.
Well, the one that I went to recently did it. Yeah, you guys there.
Are you scared of the pandemic? Are you scared of the pandemic? Are they scared of the pandemic? I doubt it.
There's a risk assessment and it's in a controlled environment. That's why.
What controlled environment? I just looked through the fence and just saw hundreds of people milling around. NHS workers that are supposedly working with COVID patients have all come here, milling around maskless, and the police are protecting them. Right, I'm not having a go at you, yeah? I understand you're probably new to this, yeah? You to understand what you're in, yeah? It's not fair. It isn't fair. Someone needs to stand up to their bosses and say, this ain't right.
Okay, so when are you having this protest on Saturday?
Okay, so we'll be doing this on Saturday, and we'll be here protesting against the lockdowns, against the restrictions, and you're going to see a very different story. You know, it's going to be whenever it is, midday, whenever it is. You'll see it. I mean, there'll probably be a million people. Okay, and we'll go through.
Follow the police helicopter. That's where it'll be. Follow the sirens.
We've been doing it all year. But the fact is, we've been treated so brutally because we're against the government. Because the government, at the end of the day, are giving you your orders. Let's be frank. The government are saying what they need to do, and they're telling you what you need.
I mean, I wouldn't know what the government tells me because that's above my pay grade. I guess they're told by my skipper, gets told by government, gets told by chief inspector.
Do you know what? We're all individuals, and be that person that stands up and has the kahunas to say, do you know what? That ain't right. I was there. Why did all these people get lit in for football? Why did thousands of elites get to gather for Ascot and have a big party? And we get thrown to the ground like rubbish when we're just normal people trying to get our freedom back. It is wrong, isn't it? Like, don't you
I mean,
think that?
there's a bit of a difference between a licensed event to a protest. Different risk assessment.
Well, a licence does not take away COVID.
No,
If there's a pandemic, a controlled way. Look, go and look in there. There's no control about it. It's people moving around freely without masks, not socially distancing. I see them hugging. You know, everything's fine and dandy. Just like I watched Ascot the other day. I watched Ascot and I watched them all partying with their champagne, thousands of them. And the police protected them. I mean, what is going on? Like,
I mean,
seriously.
at the end of the day, even with your protest, we're here, we're only here to prevent the breach of the Queen's peace.
The breach of the Queen's peace, well, you want to know something about the Queen? She's not a nice person.
But I wouldn't know how to now.
Well, I have. She's not a nice person.
Walk with the animals, breathe and speak and dance with the animals.
That was amazing.